Hey, welcome back, my weeps. It's more grandpa time. We're starting it right out the gate.
Kinda stopped.
So yeah, cutscene time.
Oh. You're not surprised?
Well,
Sorry.
this is not out of the ordinary for members of the Clockford family. But who did this?
Yeah, so they kind of got like
She did?
captured, sort of, and then she transformed, and we're gonna. I know we're going to the labyrinth.
Nice to meet you. Apologies for the delayed introduction.
Why, thank you for the proper introduction. Pleased to meet you. Low-hanging, spitting, butt sweep.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna go well. Shinigami pretty much hates any girl.
Yuma. It appears we are both falling.
Yes, I know!
Down the rabbit hole we go.
It's hard not to think of Junko with her, you know, sometimes, especially when she laughs. So yeah, we're gonna find out who did it, right? So I still think it's probably the dude, the swimming dude. I'm gonna go with that. That's my gut. I'm sticking with that. I feel like it's right. It always could be multiple people as well. But just watch, just watch. I'll be mad if I'm wrong, to be honest.
Ow. This happens every time. There's gotta be a better way.
They can't do anything with that Yuma getting
Yuma.
hit once.
It appears we are witnesses to a historical moment.
Huh?
I never would have imagined discovering an advanced civilization underneath Kanai Ward. There must be treasures sought by adventurers deep inside. Oh, if I had known this was here, I would have brought along a whip and hat.
And a Fubuki.
Fubuki? We're not underneath Kanai Ward.
I'm honestly sad because every other chapter from now on is probably not going to include Fubuki.
And that's what happened.
Fubuki's too funny.
That's it!
Huh?
This is exactly the adventure I have been seeking. Hidden treasure inside a labyrinth. Traps blocking our way. Dangerous monsters. This labyrinth is the adventure I was born to take on.
I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Does she really not get it? Well, that figures.
So, you must be the god of darkness possessing Yuma.
You got it all wrong. I'm not the god of darkness. I'm the god of death.
She's like our guide for the mystery labyrinth.
Right. If you defy me, I'll abandon you in here.
I keep forgetting, but like I forgot that their memories get erased after the labyrinth, so.
I see. You're the guide to hell that dwells in the labyrinth. So you are the god of darkness. Then you are plotting to interfere with us. I will not yield to you.
She doesn't get it at all.
It's like she's not listening. This is why I hate naive, sheltered skanks.
Naive. Sheltered? Calling me a skank is one thing, but sheltered?
Well, this is the most serious I've ever seen her.
Yuma, I swear I shall conquer this labyrinth. I cannot abide this vulgar god of darkness calling me naive and sheltered.
That's the only thing she takes issue with.
Fubuki, please,
I mean,
calm
she
down.
should take a little bit of issue with the other
Anyway,
word.
Master, let's do it again. We've got to put on a fiercer display than ever before for this sheltered skank.
Fiercer than usual?
Fubuki, just a heads up. Please don't take anything you're about to see in a weird way.
I'm just gonna pull a sword out of her mouth, that's all.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
I am.
He sticks his whole hand in her mouth. I never even like thought of that.
The god of darkness was concealing a weapon all along.
Like, is he the only one that could stick his hand in her mouth to get the sword? She can't do it herself?
And yet, Yuma, you have disarmed the God of Darkness and stolen her weapon.
Master, we don't have time to deal with this. Just chop her up with a solution blade.
Absolutely not!
Here, I spat out the solution keys for you.
You were smuggling that many keys on you? You must be a serial burglar, God of Darkness. Your crimes are far worse than I first imagined.
Seriously, you're such a dumb, sheltered skank. How do you hope to clear the mystery labyrinth like this?
You called me sheltered again.
There, calm down.
I refuse. I do not like conflict, but I will not stand idly by while being insulted. For the honor of the Clockford family name, I must fight.
Sheesh, give me a break.
Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Our target is the
All right,
true
let's
culprit
do
who
this.
preys
Let's
on
do
the
this. Let's
children.
just confirm that my theories are always real because I'm never wrong.
I will not
As
lose
always.
to the God of Darkness.
I ain't never. You can't find one part where I was
will
wrong.
conquer this labyrinth
Promise.
sealed in shadow and find the hidden treasure deep within.
This doesn't look very promising.
Okie dokie.
I
Oh,
see
there's a
numbers.
timer now.
It looks like a countdown. I
Is it
told you
finally
a
gonna
million
change?
times. The mystery labyrinth is the materialized form of the case from the real world. Maybe this is a recreation of the countdown timer that caused you such a headache.
You mean the bomb? Then if the timer reaches 0...
It'll go kaboom! You and the whole mystery labyrinth will be blown to smithereens!
What's funny about that?
Did you set up the bomb in this labyrinth? I see. A dirty trick. Befitting the God of Darkness. Yuma, we must hurry. If we take too much time, the labyrinth will collapse, along with the treasure inside. Let us make all haste to obtain the treasure and escape via waterfall out of the destroyed dungeon.
Wait! It's...
Wait.
Jeez. It's too dangerous for Fubuki to go alone. Although, maybe not. She could use her ability in an emergency.
Oh, I should let you know. Fortes can't be used in here.
Huh? Really?
That sheltered skank is just tagging along inside the mystery labyrinth.
Haven't we always
She
known
won't
that?
be able to use her abilities.
Oh, now I'm worried. Let's hurry after her.
Fast forward. I'm glad you can fast forward in some places because it needs it. Okay. I mean, I like that everyone's kind of like, everyone looks different. Like every labyrinth looks a little bit different. This is, I always look forward to seeing what it's going to be like, but... Oh, Fubuki, what is wrong? What is wrong? I'll save you.
Fubuki?
Oh, Yuma, take a look at this. These cute creatures and I have become the best of friends.
Where have I seen those? Has that been a Danganronpa thing?
Those are cues. It's a materialized
Oh, no, it's
mystery-
probably just this
Ah!
game.
She's already buried beneath them.
I get it mixed up in my head, I guess.
Oh, another round oddity over here?
What the heck is this? Oh, it's that one dude.
A phantom.
Found you!
Oh, I didn't even notice her.
Terrorist, bomber, murderer, and a maggot who doesn't deserve to live. You murdered Shachi from the Resistance, didn't you? Killing your own people makes you dumber than Dominic.
I didn't do it. When I got to the roof, Shachi was already dead.
I can't hear you. Sorry, I don't listen to criminals.
How horrifying! So these are the labyrinth's monsters? You summon such dangerous creatures to block our path?
Think what you want, but you can't move forward until you boom kill these things.
Let us do it, Yuma!
Hey, Dominic, you're good at doing laundry, right? Grab a washboard and give their filthy hearts a good scrub.
I'm so scared. Alright, we must prove it wrong again. I'm telling you, the thing that we're going to focus on is the hand. Right? The hand in the gun position. That's definitely one of the biggest things with this. Okay, I see that we have Shachi's gun.
I'm faster shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof. Yuma, how terrible of you to shoot an ally. You even planted the gun on his corpse.
You planted the gun on his corpse? Okay.
Oh, to make it look like a... Like no witnesses up there.
No witnesses up there. That is true, though. There is no witnesses.
You did as you...
Okay, so yeah, I feel like the security camera footage proves our innocence, right? Because we were in the middle of the stairwell. Well, there was no one up there. So maybe when she says witnesses, we can use security camera footage, because technically that would be a witness. Yes! Right? Did I do it right?
Safe.
What? Okay, so I was right.
Just admit it.
But I guess that wasn't the time to do it. It's the only thing that bugs me about these games.
This is the truth.
Okay. Well, it was the right answer. I just didn't do it at the right spot.
No, I'm not the one who shot him. I was still on the stairs when the gunshot went off. The security footage proves it.
I proved you wrong again.
The monsters retreated.
Yeah, we go through the same thing every time.
Yuma, you defeated those monsters! Splendid! As a sign of my respect, may I call you the Warrior of Light?
Yes, please.
Warrior of Light? Sure, whatever you say. Let's keep going.
By the way, Yuma, why were they accusing you of being the culprit?
Oh yeah, Fubuki, you don't remember the case. There was a murder, and I'm a suspect.
There's no way the Warrior of Light can be a murderer.
I was seen under incriminating circumstances. Not only was I a suspected terrorist, but I was also spotted next to a corpse on the roof of a building.
Was there no one else on the roof?
No one. There was nowhere to hide up there, and no other exits.
Well, that does sound awfully suspicious, Yuma. Things would go much easier if you just confessed.
I told you I didn't do it!
Just confess already. You did it.
Whoa, what's happening?
I
Whoa.
understand now. This place is going to sink very soon.
I know that!
I can float, so it's not a problem for me. But you two better
See,
figure
another
something
mention
out
of
quick.
water. Again, like that. You remember that was just kind of skimmed over. There was some flooding going on, and there was almost no explanation for that I remember, at least. Maybe there was, and I don't remember. But like, what was the deal with that? Like, it's almost like the murder was just a distraction or something. Like, it's really weird
I know
what's going
that
on.
Too. We just need to solve the mystery, right?
Come on, Master, concentrate.
If it ain't fish, swimming dude that looks like kind of evil, that's the other guy, the guy that plants the bombs, because he fell in like a hole or something, and I feel like he'll get revenge because he's like, oh, I don't like water, so I'm gonna flood. You know, I don't know, something stupid.
That was quite the surprise.
He fell like in he fell in water of some sort, like someone pushed him. I don't know. That sounds dumb, but it's why I don't think it's him, but it might be.
Let's go up there.
Huh? You mean jump on it?
It's all right. This should be fine.
Yeah, can't they basically fly in this world anyway?
Come on, Fubuki. What's wrong? You need to jump over here.
I am not very good at physical activity.
Huh?
I cannot do it. I lack the confidence.
Fubuki, you're an adventurer, aren't you? You should be able to jump this.
Very well. I shall reach out as far as possible. Please catch me if I fail to make it.
There she goes. She literally tripped.
Fubuki!
It's not like she's gonna die or anything, right? Like they... There we go.
That was close.
It's too early to relax. Come on, keep going!
Thank you, Yuma. Something is off. I attempted to rewind time, but was unable to.
Well, you're not listening,
About that,
Fubuki.
you can't use your...
Yeah, but no.
Is this the work of the God of Darkness? Her frightening power has sealed away my forte?
So you finally noticed.
I wish you'd quit trying to make things worse.
With your precious powers gone, you're nothing but a hindrance in this labyrinth. Now stay put and keep out of trouble.
Hindrance?
About the murder weapon. The victim was killed by his own gun, right?
Yeah, the muzzle of the gun at the crime scene was still hot. And I could smell gunpowder. Out of the 6 bullets loaded in it, only one of them had an empty shell. Which means the bullet that killed Shachi absolutely came from the gun he was holding.
I guess.
Fubuki?
I am a hindrance.
What, still thinking about that? You should have known that already. You can't solve mysteries, you can't use your abilities, you can barely move, you've got no courage, no resolve.
You got no...
So
I
yeah,
ain't gonna
you're
say.
basically a hindrance, an obstacle. Now beat it before you drag Master down with you.
You can't sing, you can't dance, and you can't do
Fubuki,
karate.
Are you okay?
I am fine. I can stand on my own. Yuma, I am terribly sorry. From here on, I shall make an effort to not cause you any trouble.
You don't have to worry about it. If anything stands in our way, we'll work together to overcome it.
No, this is something I must do on my own. I must become strong enough to take on the world before I can return to the Culprit family.
Hey, looks like she's getting motivated. Sometimes playing the bad guy gets results.
Playing? But you're always like this.
I am curious. Are you really a detective in training, Yuma? You seem far more experienced with adventuring than I am. You even have the title of Warrior of Light.
That she gave you?
You gave me that title, Fubuki.
Master's an expert at getting dragged into other people's business. He's been forced around the block a few times. He's got a great mentor, too.
In contrast, I have nothing besides the ability to wind back time, and my only merit is useless here.
Use your brain. You have a very big brain, Fubuki.
Too bad, so sad. You're not gonna make it through here. You're getting real annoying. It's starting to stress me out. Faster! Help me unwind by turning them
Okay,
into
let's just... Yeah, okay. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? Let's find out.
Even if you didn't fire the gun,
Mm-hmm.
a friend could have done it for you.
A friend? But there was no one on the
You're
roof.
accomplice.
We've already established this. Why are you...
Shachi from someplace else. Your accomplice threw
Oh,
the gun
so-
over to you.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I mean, for all I know, that could have happened. I really don't know. Shachi's gun was specifically designed and assembled by Iruka.
You planted it in Shachi's hand. That was your maggot master plan. Where was the shot taken? There's one spot where the shot could have been made.
What did I just do? Pretty sure it's gonna say, I'm pretty sure this might be the answer right now.
The shot from the roof of the building next door.
But there's power lines. I don't know how that's related at all, actually.
Right.
There's power lines, though. I don't know. What is that supposed to mean? Oh, I didn't even see this. Parallel gun. Okay, that's it. That's it. So basically, they couldn't have done it from the roof because of the direction that the bullet went. Doesn't match up to that. So that's the answer. Got it.
The shot from the roof of the building.
You're wrong. You're stupid.
I'll slash through this mystery.
You're wrong because of the
Didn't have any
windows. Yeah,
But
we can
that's
skip
the
it. Like, I just feel
gunshot-
like
based on the
we don't
gunshot
need to
wounds.
hear it again. I think that's my biggest pet peeve with these games. It's like I don't need to hear it again. I know, but I also don't want to skip too much because they do say some funny things sometimes, and I want to hear it all. Otherwise, I would edit probably a lot out.
I get it. Since the wound ran parallel to the roof, the shooter must have been at the same height.
Well, it could be that the victim's head was at an angle at the time of impact, but in that case, we would have found the bullet lodged in the roof.
The monster conjures falsehoods to impede our progress.
But it's strange that they insist it was a homicide. If I'm not the culprit, it'd make more sense to rule it as a...
That's because it is one. They're insisting it's a homicide to cover it up. So you finally revealed your true nature, God of Darkness? Huh? Yuma, do not be swayed by this deceiver. This case is most assuredly a homicide.
Here's what I honestly think. I think that they used the umbrella to slide on the power line somehow from the another building. They dropped down on the roof. They killed what's his face with the gun. They probably stole it because it was in a safe. So someone knew how to get into the safe, right? They shot him. And then they planted the gun on him, but they didn't know enough about the gun, so they planted it on the wrong hand. So therefore, it wouldn't be the blue-haired girl because she was very knowledgeable about guns. And then they swam away, right? Wasn't that whole place flooded? They dived in the water, and that's how they got down. Case closed. Come on.
Assuredly.
And it's that swimming dude.
And what are you basing that on? The victim carried a gun, did he not? If so, he could have used it to combat the peacekeepers pursuing him, and yet, he hastily turned the gun on himself. I do not believe the victim was so cornered that he would commit...
That actually makes sense.
That's a good point. Even if he wanted to avoid using his gun, he could have at least used it to threaten them.
So it must be a homicide. No! Homicide! There are 2 doors?
Huh?
All right, which one shall we pick? Okay, it
The
was...
letters are written in blood. Does Yuma's blood contain holy powers? And it illuminates this cursed labyrinth? Yuma, you are more than the warrior of light. You are the holy warrior of light.
Okay, all right. I know what it is. Let's go here. There is no way he did it to himself. He's not even that kind of like. There was nothing he said that would even indicate that would happen.
Right here!
He clearly was a very positive dude. If this is wrong, oh god, I sure will feel silly.
I'm sure this is the right way.
I knew it. This case had to be a homicide.
If it was a homicide, someone else had to have been on the roof, right?
Like,
But Master, you were on the emergency
can you think of any other
stairwell,
reason why
and
the
peacekeepers were behind
umbrella
the
would have
door.
been up there?
Which means no one could have gotten off that roof. How did the culprit shoot the victim and get away? See? If it wasn't a... then what happened? You'd better explain yourself.
Very well, I shall. I completely agree with what Yuma said.
I didn't say anything.
So what do you think, Master?
You mean why I think it's a homicide? I don't really have a solid reason why yet. We're trapped!
Oh no.
Oh no! The walls!
Come on, spit it out. The mystery labyrinth won't wait forever, you know.
I'm hoping I'm at least more than half right.
Yuma!
If it was in fact a homicide, there would be some clue left behind to the crime scene. If I can just remember some...
Oh, like this?
Oh, is she gonna do the thing where I can recreate it?
Here, this is everything left at the scene. This should be easy mode. I made sure to pull everything straight out of your memory.
I'm sure there's a clue pointing to a homicide hidden here.
We do not have much time. Please hurry.
There must be something suspicious. Something that stands out. There has to be a clue.
Well, I feel like the gun. The gun.
I know, it's this! This has to...
Wow, first try, baby. I feel like I'm more confident about
like
this
the
one
right
than I
one.
have been before, I think.
That is the gun that fired the fatal shot, right?
Although
But how can you determine it was a homicide?
last case, the whole glass thing, you know, I didn't like that one that much. I thought it was interesting until like all of a sudden she was like, oh yeah, it's in her dress. You know, the glass was in her dress. Like, I didn't like that because there was no evidence that said that you can hide something in her dress. Like it never explained how she hid a glass in her dress. Like,
There's
I didn't like
something
that.
unique about this gun. A revolver cylinder normally swings out to the left, but the gun found at the scene swings out to the right.
I see. That is unusual. You really are the holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
so that means he was a right hand user.
Oh well, anyway. This gun was apparently custom made for Shachi.
The jump shot geezer said that too. How does that prove this was a homicide?
I don't know anything else about it. I just...
Come on, Yuma, use your brains.
it's happening again?
Of course. You haven't solved the mystery itself.
Yuma, over there.
What is he doing?
Could you try shooting it with the gun?
I'm no marksman. Oh, but it could work inside the mystery labyrinth. If this gun is the answer... Huh? It's not loaded?
If you can't shoot it, then you're still missing something.
Something? Do you mean like...
Did I pick the
why
wrong
think
thing?
this gun is out of play? I can't shoot the gun until I figure that out?
Will Yuma?
Oh, it's
Why
probably
was
just more.
Shachi's gun built like this in the first place? The reason why must...
All right, let me say.
Go!
Oh, I hate this game. I'm not the game itself, but I hate this mini game. Because they also combine letters and it doesn't make any sense. You have to like know the words. You can't even like guess. She just looks for any excuse to get in the barrel. Okay. I'm gonna start with an L. Give me an L, please. Oh, I keep forgetting how to actually play the game. Ooh, E. Can I get an E? Oh, wow. I think I'm right about this. First try. Left. Dude, I am on a roll right now. If I guess this to a T, I swear on my life I have not looked anything up, okay? I would never do that. But I'm just saying that, you know, I'm just a master detective. That's all it is, really.
That's it! It's because he was left-handed! The reason the cylinder swings out to the right is to let him reload while still holding the gun in his left.
I
If he
called
was
it, baby.
right-handed, it would be very difficult to reload if the cylinder swings out to the right. If Shachi was right-handed, he wouldn't have commissioned his gun to be designed this way. Which means Shachi is left-handed!
And that is not the hand that it was used on. He's just shooting. Oh, I thought they already shot it.
Look, the exit. You did it, Yuma.
Oh, it worked.
All thanks to yours truly.
No, it is thanks to Yuma's deduction.
What? But we'd all be flattened by now if it wasn't for my assist.
I will never believe the God of Darkness could willingly lend a helping hand.
Sure, say what you want. Anyway, let's hurry.
Right. It looks like the number's gone down by a lot.
You were so close
Still got
to
2
figuring
hours,
out
though.
this mystery. Let's hurry it up, Master.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, I just really want to. I want them to get on with this so I can actually figure this out. Oh no, bad guys. Okay, let's do this again. I think I can repel, right? Oh no, yeah.
Proceed.
I forget you can repel. No, I'm pressing X.
Homicide. Shachi definitely committed.
That flame doesn't hold up!
Oh, I kind of guessed on the first try on accident. Okay.
No! Shachi didn't commit.
Yeah, we
know
know.
you're
You said
super
this.
annoying.
Okay, so we got parking lot explosion. Ooh, yeah. What was up with that? When Shachi's body was found, there was an explosion in the parking lot down below. Dang. Okay. All right. Maybe I'm wrong about something because I don't know how that's related at all. And maybe it's possible that the umbrella was used to escape rather than get on the building. But I don't know how the umbrella would still be on top of the building had someone escaped using it.
Shachi himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
No. Okay. Well, that's okay. That's wrong. That is totally wrong.
This is the truth!
Alrighty then, we did it. He was actually blah 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 blah. We know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not gonna complain anymore. I just don't need to hear it 15 times. You know. More water, huh? Oh, we getting on a boat? This is gonna be those things you have to pick left or right, probably.
The culprit made a pretty cliche mistake getting the victim's dominant hand wrong.
Perhaps the culprit doesn't know that Shachi's custom gun was designed for someone left-handed. Shachi rarely carried his gun, so they probably never saw him hold it.
Huh. Why would he go through the trouble of getting a custom gun that he never intended to use? Deep down, do you think he was just like any other violent terrorist?
He just didn't like to use that method.
Maybe the gun was a gift.
A gift? From whom?
A woman named Iruka manages the Resistance's weapons. She was the one who designed it.
Gifting a gun is so romantic. It delights my adventurer's heart.
It does?
Well, thanks to the culprit's mistake, we now know that we still have a lot of unanswered questions.
Uh-oh, that's not good. They were so chill about that. Not even like, whoa, this is scary. Like, just another day, another Tuesday. Door time? It is door time. Okay, where did the culprit shoot the victim from?
The location where the culprit shot Shachi.
Inside of the hideout. Roof of the building next. Well, we know it's not the roof because of the path of the bullet. Inside of the hideout. Huh, you know, I didn't even consider that. I'm gonna go with roof of the hideout, but it could be inside the hideout. No, because there was a lock on the outside, so let's go with the roof of the hideout. We'll just slowly row our boat over here. I'm gonna go with this. I think they escaped a certain way, and maybe had that, the way they escaped had something to do with the explosion. I think that means we're right? Yeah, I think we're good.
That was the right answer, but if he was shot on the roof, doesn't that mean the culprit was also on the roof?
So how did he escape?
The culprit placed the gun in Shachi's hand to make it look like a... That means they had to be there in person. The culprit was definitely on that roof.
This is cool looking though, I'll say that.
But Yuma, you said nobody was there when you arrived.
That's what we have to figure out now. When I heard the shot, I was halfway up the emergency stairs. It took about 10 seconds to reach the roof. And in that time, the culprit vanished like a cloud of smoke from the scene.
Where could the murderer have gone?
Oh, we're back on the roof.
This is...
We're back at the crime scene.
Okay, so this is where I'm a little like I don't know exactly.
follow the culprit's escape route?
You need to escape in the
He
same
could have
way
climbed
the
down.
culprit did after committing the crime.
Because there was like a kind of place that was possible to climb, but I don't know if the game's gonna be like, oh, I don't know if that's it. But there was an explosion down here. I just don't see how in the world is that related. Like maybe he swung in here somehow, but there's no rope. Did he use a drone? Did he glide? Okay, so, oh, these are the choices. Oh, wait, what does this say over here? Rooftop edge. Okay, is there any water below at all? Neighboring building. Well, I don't know how... Well, wait a minute. Okay, if you look, like, I was thinking he climbed up or down this thing, but he could have climbed that to get to the neighboring building and not touch the power lines. Right? Look at it. Clearly... Yeah, it clearly goes up there. And we know it's not the stairwell, and we know it wasn't in here, so let's go with neighboring building. And if it's not neighboring building, it's this one. Let's just try this. Let's see if it works.
Is it easier to imagine using a rope or some other tool to escape to the neighboring building? Or perhaps they used a hot air balloon? The culprit must be quite the adventurous thrill seeker.
Oh, you know what? Imagine like this. So they grab the umbrella, right? But they use that as a hook. And they just held onto the umbrella to pull themselves up in order to climb better. And then they just threw it back on the roof when they were done. That could have happened.
But those high voltage lines would get in the way. You would never reach the next building without touching them.
That's clearly not true, though. Okay, well, that was wrong. All right. Well, it's this one then. It's gotta be.
Though it is fairly high, would it not be possible to climb down from here on a rope or ladder?
There's nowhere to hang something like that onto. Plus, from this height, it'd take a while to get all the way. It'd be tough for someone to get down and gather their...
You probably couldn't jump down onto a mat from this height either. You'd die no matter how you landed.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that he used the stairs without Yuma noticing?
So the culprit escaped via the emergency. As the culprit was in a state of emergency.
Yuma's gonna be like, yeah, he
Master
was...
up ahead, right? There's no way that...
What are you saying?
I mean, when the...
Yet again, what is
I'm just telling...
I don't know if the culprit realized I was there. The footage from the security camera positioned here didn't show anybody around. Which makes it hard to imagine that the culprit escaped from here.
Okay, how in the world was it this one? This is the only option left now.
Is it easier to imagine that the criminals simply went back inside through this?
No, that's impossible. At the time of the incidents, the peacekeepers were on the other side of it.
Okay, so none of
I
these were the answer.
see.
Got it.
If the culprit had gone inside through here, they would have been apprehended by those peacekeepers.
Well, it's safe to say this wasn't the escape route.
Yuma, this is bad. We have reviewed all the possible escape routes.
No, you haven't.
We can't figure out how the culprit got off the rooftop.
Mysterious.
This isn't funny! At this rate, we'll run out of time!
What are we supposed to do?
There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route. That's how it is in the Mystery Labyrinth.
Where are the entrances for cast members and the hidden entryways for maintenance crews?
What?
This isn't an attraction at some theme park.
Thinks this is Disneyland.
Well then, why do you hunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job and the god of
And guide
darkness who
him.
cannot guide you is just a directionless god of darkness?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a stupid, sheltered skank that's completely useless.
You called me sheltered again! How many times is that now? Let's see. After the number 3 comes...
She doesn't know how to count to 4.
Seriously, are you dead?
Quiet, please!
The culprit must have been on their roof when they committed the crime. They escaped somehow, but how? There aren't any other clues at the crime scene. Wait, if nothing was there, what if the culprit destroyed evidence?
What? Destroyed evidence? Leave it to yours truly. I'll wring it out of your mind, Master.
Oh, so the explosion destroyed the... However he got off the roof. Okay.
You're going to recreate the crime scene again?
Telling you, it could have been a drone. They exist in this world. I know. They have like umbrella drones. Like...
If you don't remember it, then I've got no choice.
But yeah, we
Make it
haven't
a
collected any of that
gentle beam
evidence.
this time around. So, which memory do you want beaten out of you?
When the body was discovered, when the rooftop was first entered, when the body was discovered, when the rooftop was first entered. What does that mean? Let's go with this one, I guess.
how about when Shachi first called me up to the rooftop? The culprit wouldn't have done anything to the scene yet. I can even compare it to when I found the corpse.
Alrighty. What is this daunting aura I sense? What are your intentions
She's gonna
here?
punch him in the mouth.
Let's do it,
It can't be!
Poor Yuma. So this is before we could be on the rooftop before he was murdered, even though we weren't there.
Are
Okay.
you alright, Yuma?
I'm in so much pain. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
The corpse is gone. But nothing else has really changed about this place. I believe all that happened was you were assaulted, Yuma.
Not much time passed between when you first reached the rooftop and when you discovered the corpse. If nothing changed, then there are no clues here for you to use.
Hang on. There must be something. Something that the culprit destroyed to cover their tracks.
I wrenched this memory out of your tiny brain, so you don't have much time left to look around. Your time limit is until the pain in your head goes away. You better hurry up and investigate.
Got it. I'll...
Okay, so we just gotta find something. It's Fubuki. Something. It's Fubuki's here. She's different. It's just spot the difference, right? That's all it is. Well, clearly there's no umbrella here. So wait a minute. Wasn't there a building with like an open window? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of this building. Well, I guess we should just focus on. I don't think the stairwell has anything to do with it. Let's check the door. Is there still a key in it? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's not. I don't think. I don't see a key.
When I found the body, the key was still in the keyhole, and the peacekeepers were on the other side of the
But
door.
I feel like they wouldn't have escaped through the door. They would have put the key in there and locked the door in order to keep the peacekeepers from
so
finding
there
them.
isn't anything different about the door either.
So yeah, there was no explosion on the ground. I can't see it though.
It seems like there's no place to hang a rope off of. There's nothing of note on this side of the wall. What is that? A storm drain?
Ooh!
Has that always been there?
He dived in water. I told you. I'm so excited. He dived in water, and then he destroyed it. Ah, okay. He covered the drain with the explosion from the roof or from the building. Okay. Okay.
Oh right, the explosion.
Telling you, it's the swimming dude.
The explosion that happens right after I found the body must have buried it in rubble.
But like, I didn't know there was a drain down there. But I was thinking, well, is there water around? Because, you know, diving off the roof would make sense. Because I know there was a lot of flooding going on.
So the drain was covered after a mysterious explosion.
Find anything, Master?
Yeah, I might have found a clue that shows how the culprit escaped.
Really? You did it, Yuma!
Oh no! It's another battle thingy.
Chirp, 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 chirp. I was curious what all the tweeting was about. You're still fantasizing about all
It's
this
X now.
nonsense?
I'm sorry, that was so dumb. It's okay, you can hate me for that one. Okay.
What's
Okay.
with these weirdo fantasies? I'm
Ow.
saying Shachi committed... You're such a maggot. There is
Okay.
no other culprit.
I swear, like, it comes so fast before I
No
realize
one
it.
could have left that rooftop.
Nobody? Oh yeah? I'm rebuttaling
That
that.
flame doesn't hold up!
He dived. We don't need to say that. We'll go... The rooftop crime scene is about 20 meters above. It would be difficult to jump down from here. But not for an expert
Culprit has to be on the
diver.
roof of- So, where did the culprit go?
Okay, well I could have answered that, but you didn't let me.
You can't escape through the roof's door.
The roof's door. Okay, yeah, we know that. I feel like this is probably not what we want to say yet. Just needed to wait one more time.
No, there is a way out. The drain directly below the rooftop.
Don't let any shady statements slip by.
Oh, we have a new thing now? Okay, mystery phantoms will ask a riddle from time to time. Read the answer carefully and counter by repelling the words that you think is right. Oh, so it's just repel, but it looks a little different. Okay.
The drain? Who found it? What's that got to do with flame from the roof? How did the culprit escape? Go ahead and try answering that.
They dove into the drain. Yeah, invited allies to the drain.
This
What?
will expose the truth.
What was the point of even asking that? Like, you have to be literally not paying attention at all to get those wrong.
Right. The culprit dove into the drain from the roof. That was the culprit's escape.
I just love the noises, man. Okay, so are we finally done with this?
They disappeared, but
So now we know everything almost.
to leap into a storm drain from atop a roof? Is such an adventurous stunt truly possible?
I wasn't sure about that as well. But if the explosion was used to destroy evidence, I think that has to be the case. The culprit opened the storm drain's grates beforehand and jumped from the roof right after committing the crime. The Doya district was flooded, so naturally the drain would have been filled with water.
Wow.
Then, the
So
culprit
that's-
swam away.
Yeah, so that's why they caused the flood.
It would only take a few seconds to escape the roof that way.
And the explosion, so I'm gonna guess that this is actually two people. It's the little short dude and then it's the other dude.
So the culprit used a bomb to blow up the area, which covered up the evidence of their escape.
Because I think he was the bomb expert. Yeah, so...
Why? We defeated these monsters already.
The problem here was follow the culprit's escape route.
So we have to leap into the drain just like the culprit did?
I have to jump from up here? And now more drains have suddenly appeared. What is happening?
Master, you have to make up your mind
spinning.
and jump.
No, I don't! I'm already falling!
Who was capable of committing the crime? A detective? Wait. Resistance leader,
This way!
right? Somebody part of the resistance.
We actually made it.
I felt as if my heart would jump out of my chest. But we managed to get down.
It's not over yet. Look over there.
Ooh, there we go. We finally got some picking action.
Looks like all the suspects are here.
Must we fight all of them? Even Yuma cannot face 4 foes at once.
Fight the old man.
They fled.
Then we better chase after them.
Chase scenes are common in adventures, but are you certain the culprit is among them?
There are only 2 ways the culprit could get a hold of Shachi's
This
gun.
may be a
the
pretty
murder
fast
weapon.
one. I think it's almost over. Usually when we get to the people, it's like, you know, they're just gonna, we pick them, and then if we're right, they just explain what happened. That's like pretty much it.
Either steal it from the safe or get it from Shachi himself. In any case, the only ones who could have done it are members of the Resistance.
Is it possible the culprit took the victim's gun by force? If so, a complete stranger could have done it.
But if someone tried to take his gun, I'm sure Shachi would have dropped. If so, the culprit would have realized their target was left-handed.
I see. That would
Where do I
conflict
go?
with a cover-up attempted at the
Wait a
crime
minute.
scene.
Am I missing it? Oh, okay. It's just a dead end.
Also, the culprit issued a proclamation on behalf of the Resistance against the
Yo,
Peacekeepers.
dude, how old is that dude? He's running.
At the time, I didn't understand why it was sent to the Peacekeepers, but it must have been to corner Shachi by steering the Peacekeepers toward the hideout. The culprit then ambushed him when he arrived on the roof.
Which means the culprit anticipated the target fleeing up there.
Perhaps it was a planned escape route the Resistance had decided on before. If they fled using the emergency stairs, it would be easy to shake off pursuers. As a matter of fact, the Peacekeepers were held up there. If he hadn't been killed, he would have escaped.
So all of it was calculated. Whoever it is, they are truly frightening.
And that culprit is among them? If we organize all the clues we've got so far, we can narrow down who the culprit is.
Or big brain stuff here. What if it was Iruka, the blue-haired girl? I'm pretty sure that's Iruka, right? Or I don't know. Okay, the blue-haired girl. Maybe it's like, okay, she could have thought, well, there's no way me, the gun expert, would get it wrong. So maybe to throw people off, she could have put it on the wrong hand. That's my second theory. But
how long will
I
they
feel
keep
like
running?
maybe that's thinking too
At
deep
this
about
rate,
it.
There's no end in sight.
Master, over there!
An aquarium?
A giant water tank?
In here, you always find the culprit if you keep solving mysteries. So the only way to catch up to them is to solve mysteries.
Huh?
So I'm assuming he actually feels pain. What would be necessary for the culprit to commit the crime?
Come on! I'm counting on you, Matt!
Got it!
Plot twist, it was the old man. He's capable of doing it all. He has athletic abilities. Be good at swimming! Alright, well that's like obviously the answer. Whoa, slow motion. Ah, so slowing them down. If someone swims away, you know they did it.
In order to commit this crime, the most important requirement is to be an excellent swimmer.
Stop that swimming man!
Jumping from that height into a storm drain would also require training and experience. Maybe they had high diving experience through swimming competitions.
We finally caught up.
Really?
The truth is crystal clear. The one who murdered Shachi.
Alright, we finally got here. Thank you.
I didn't kill anyone!
I want to hear what
I
they
haven't
say.
done anything.
I'm old.
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything.
There's no.
I haven't done.
I didn't kill anyone!
I wouldn't kill anyone.
I didn't kill anyone!
Alright. Sorry, that's just funny that they say the same thing every time.
It's you, Icardi. You took advantage of your swimming skills.
Yeah,
to
oh,
murder
Icardi
Shachi.
B! Yeah, it's Icardi B!
Huh? What? No! That's insane! I'm not the culprit!
Bro, just look at his face. He looks like every... I feel like...
Bullshit!
I did not. I did not swim away. But she did.
I didn't kill Shachi! I'm not the culprit!
He transformed
Such
into a
foreboding
lizard.
presence. Is this the true identity of the final monster protecting the hidden
But most of the mystery has already been solved. This is just its last stand. Master, let's solve this thing once and for...
Right.
Alright, alright.
I'm not the culprit! Where's your evidence?
Talent. Let's see.
There are other resistance members!
Ow.
I know! Margala is the culprit!
Ow. I really should start hitting these things, man.
Margala shot Shachi on the roof!
I'm assuming Margala is the girl. Oh wait. Oh no, that's Margula. Oh, okay, it's the old dude. Alright. He wasn't even there, so that's why he didn't do it. Why was I thinking her name? Iruka is her name, clearly. Why did I think that?
On the roof!
I mean, he's old, and he was not even there. Okay, what else?
It's not Margala!
Then you're gonna blame it on
Then Iruka is the culprit!
So left-handed. Oh yeah, Shachi's gun. It's gotta be this one.
Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi. And made it look like.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Okay, it's like just what we already know. Okay, so now what we have is resistance motive, servant's traumatic experience, Icardi's talents. Let's see.
It's not Margot.
He's just gonna.
It's not Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit.
Oh, okay. All right. I see what they're going here. So, like, I told you about, like, how, like, Servan had that experience where he got pushed into the water thing. That's why he wouldn't dive in water. So, clearly, that's why he can't be it.
Culprit then escaped through the drain.
Okay, well, that was easy. Should have just waited.
Yuma, you did it! You defeated the monster! Huh? But what about the treasure?
That's strange. We found the culprit and also cut down his excuses. But the truth still hasn't appeared. Where is the real culprit's soul?
Also, the countdown hasn't stopped yet. It went down by a lot again.
Perhaps there is a secret final boss in this labyrinth? Wait, I know.
Stop. If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
Moving on. This means we haven't revealed the truth of this mystery labyrinth. Maybe it's because we don't have a solid overall picture of the case.
The overall picture?
There's no mistake that Icardi made Shachi's murder look like a but we don't know why he did it. If you wanted to kill him, there are simpler ways to do it. Why bring the peacekeepers into this?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's working with the peacekeepers clearly, but why? Yeah,
So
I don't know.
you
I don't know
find the
about that.
As long as that's an unknown,
I just cared who
we won't
did
reach
it,
the truth.
and that was it.
The water is flowing somewhere.
Oh, so it is. I wonder where it is heading.
The water flows somewhere. If the mystery labyrinth is a reflection of reality, the flow of water may have some significance.
Although they like maybe wanted to shut down
Let's see
the
where it leads us. This could be the path to the hidden treasure.
plant, right? It has something to do with that. They wanted to shut it down.
You know, this case seems to involve water an awful lot. The slums where the crime took place are flooded, like the entire commercial area.
Right. Given that, the truth should be wherever the water leads.
So they wanted to destroy evidence of something that they did? I don't know. Oh, that's a big bomb.
A dead end? And this countdown timer looks like it's linked to that countdown, and it's dropping by a lot.
Hey, Master? Maybe this isn't a dead end. Maybe it's a giant bomb.
Huh? What?
Oh my! What a big, breathtaking bomb! I cannot help but be impressed.
You shouldn't be!
I'm sure this is the heart of this mystery labyrinth. So there's only one thing left to do. Master, you just gotta defuse this bomb too, like how you did in the real world.
This giant bomb?
If you can solve the mystery, the bomb will stop ticking. So really, it's no different from what you've been doing.
Good luck, Yuma. I am confident that you can do it, for you are the elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
You'll be fine, Master. You've got the best mentor there is.
Okay, I'll try.
There we go. What was the purpose of the bombing? To flood things. Call to revolution? Diversion. Diversion. Yeah, let's go with that.
Seems like that was correct, yet the countdown has not stopped.
That has to mean there are more mysteries left.
You mean the diversion? What does it mean?
Since they made me defuse the bombs, the culprit's goal wasn't destruction. They just wanted to frame me as a terrorist to put the peacekeepers' attention on me. That's why they set up such a complex, time-consuming puzzle that had me running all around Conor.
Yeah, I figured they wanted to keep him busy, clearly.
I meant I just wanted to know the definition of the word diversion.
What is that?
What? I have to start there?
Look, you can find her a dictionary later. For now, you gotta defuse that bomb.
Right.
I apologize, Yuma. If only I could use my forte.
There's no need to apologize. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yuma.
Master, you're too reliant on others. It's about time you start doing things on your own. Well, I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
You believe the god of darkness believes in Yuma?
Focus! You're out of time, Master. Defuse this bomb! Looks like you won't be able to defuse this until you've unlocked it with a solution key.
Power plant off door. Oh, wait, office door? I don't know. I just said this. Oh, dang it. I guess that was wrong. What? It's not like we're not. Oh my god, dude. That took so much health. Okay, so it's flooded this one. All right. That's the answer. I couldn't afford to die again. Or to die. I don't want to restart.
So the culprit's
Oh, cool. We're
real
almost at the end.
goal was to flood. They used the bomb threat to draw the Peacekeeper's attention toward me. Meanwhile, the culprit sabotaged the valves of the power plants and the reservoir to flood Marunomon District.
But what's the point in doing that?
Perhaps they wished to sow chaos throughout the city. The resistance was challenging the peacekeepers.
Then why not just detonate the bombs? A lot simpler than flooding the place.
It's true. If their goal was to cause chaos, they could have just used the bombs. Considering that, the culprit must not have wanted to destroy the place.
There! We finally cornered you!
Wait! Please hear me out. This was Shachi's wish.
Shachi's wish?
I mean, I don't know, man.
Shachi was always fighting for the sake of Kanai Ward. He wanted to close the gap between the rich and poor. Wanted to reduce the suffering of children. This mission was to flood Marunomon District, to send the rich a message.
But bro didn't need to die.
But flooding the place is just terrorism. It would only make them angry, not actually accomplish anything. So Shachi decided to offer up his life. He wanted me to kill him, to make it look like the Peacekeepers did it. Shachi gave his life for this mission. If you expose the truth, this would all be for nothing. Are you really going to disregard his dying wish? And his sacrifice? Now that you see the truth, please, just leave!
Very well. I understand your circumstances. We shall take our leave.
No.
No. That's a lie. Shachi didn't want this.
How would you know? You know nothing about the Resistance!
I've heard him speak. Shachi valued human lives more than anything.
The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people. We won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
Shachi wouldn't resort to something as foul as this. Sacrifice? Dying wish? How dare you lie about that?
Ooh.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Are you noticing the pattern? Right, like...
Yuma!
Stupid, 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 stupid. Shut up, shut up, shut up.
You'll pay for this. I'll expose the truth and defend Shachi's honor.
Alright, it's time to do the giant part where we run. Okay,
Let's
answer
get to the
time.
truth, Master!
Oh god, I'm actually really close to dying. I don't want to die.
That's stupid! No!
Ooh. Okay, I gotta remember. I feel like this would be a good meme template of some sort. I don't know what. Like, I feel like you could put something on the balls, but I feel like it'd be funny. Anyone else?
This is what Shachi wanted.
Ooh, I almost freaking. I cannot afford to get hit at all. There we go.
This was all to defeat Amaterasu. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor!
The answer is the district safe. The same kind of safe as the one found at the Resistance hideout. A sturdy safe was used in important facilities in Marunoman district, including the bank. It has the latest time-delayed lock after operating. Its airtight properties cause it to float on water since air inside cannot escape. Okay, so it has something to do with the safe.
This is the truth of the case.
So they flooded it just to get the safe to float? Because they wanted to somehow access the a safe? Well, what was in the safe? Because I remember we did find the safe in the water.
Your plan has nothing to do with Shachi or the Resistance. You just wanted to take the safes.
Huh? Safes?
Many facilities in Marunoman district use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation, including the bank. These safes are completely airtight, and they can actually float on water.
Oh! We did see some safes floating around Marunoman.
The culprit knew they could float, and planned to exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank. The safes would normally be too heavy to move, but they'd be easy to take if they were floating.
That's genius, honestly.
So, it was a bank heist?
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind this
You
case.
just were greedy and you wanted money.
You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the bank.
That is the biggest plan to rob a bank. That's like gotta be the most like extravagant way to rob a bank. What the heck?
This isn't what the Resistance believed in. In fact, you took advantage of their beliefs.
You did it.
You have to be a
Master.
complete genius to think of something like this.
Now that we've exposed the truth of this case, we just need to finish off that filthy criminal.
Right. Let's finish this. For Shachi.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that
Let's
one.
go, Shinigami. I'll charge my solution blade with the facts of this case.
See, at least the girls actually felt bad, but I mean, there's no reason to feel bad about this dude at all. Like, he clearly just wants money, you know? The other one had me like seriously emotional. Alright, let's just go ahead and solve this, that way you guys can see it. Alright, here we go. This is the full story of what happened in action.
Step right up, step right up! A bomb scare, a flood, and a suicide to throw the whole town into chaos! Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
It all started with a request from the Resistance. Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servan. But they had bombs inside them.
I had no idea, so I set up those camera bombs all around the city. The culprit hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunoman district exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties. But the culprit also bombed the drain in Marunoman district at the same time.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible. But that must have been the culprit too.
Since the Peacekeepers' eyes were on me, it made it easier to pull off the rest of their crimes. The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya district.
Shachi followed soon after. I saw him being chased by the Peacekeepers. The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way...
Hey! We heard a ringing gunshot!
Shachi was ambushed by the culprit and shot to death. Once it was finished, they placed the gun in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a...
But it was actually a left-handed gun! Getting caught because of your own cover-up is borderline weak sauce!
Why borderline? With their cover set up, the culprit jumped into the open drain and escaped from the roof unseen.
I thought it was impossible to jump off the roof. But the area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Right after the escape, I arrived on the rooftop and discovered Shachi's body.
And kaboom! The hideout exploded!
The drain was buried in the rubble from this explosion. A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape. After that, we all went around town trying to defuse the bombs. The culprit took advantage of the chaos to open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backed up water had even more added to it, Marinamon District became totally drenched and shitty.
Right, it became a drenched city. Marinamon District is now flooded.
I just got what they
Many
just did
facilities
right
have
now.
Safes made by Amaterasu Corporation. The banks are no exception.
That was stupid.
These safes are heavy and difficult to move, but because they're so airtight, they can float on water.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks. Collecting these safes was the culprit's true goal.
Sinking an entire district just to be a small-time looter. I can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
The only ones who could commit these crimes were the resistance leaders with access to Shachi's gun.
And only one guy was a good enough swimmer to dive right into the drain.
Shachi really did try to save this city. But the culprit not only took over his plan, but killed and framed him.
Told you, give one look at this guy, you could tell.
This criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber. And his true identity is...
Icardi! It was you!
What do you have to say for yourself, huh? Well, it's execution time, huh?
Finished!
I hate this city. I was sick of all of Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting the peacekeepers wouldn't have changed anything. That's why. I was gonna take the money and get out of here. It's this city that's wrong. This rotten place.
Is this the hidden treasure? It is far different than what I was imagining.
I think so. I felt the same way when I first saw one.
So, this is it. I was not much help after all. I relied on you the entire time, Yuma.
That's not true. You're a great partner, Fubuki.
I mean, though, think about it. Like, I know they had a diversion, but they didn't really need, like, what was the actual need to kill Shachi? They could have just did the same thing without killing anyone. And they didn't even need to be on the roof to dive down. Like, that to me, it seems like a lot of this seems pointless, you know?
Really?
Yeah, really.
I am grateful to have joined you on this adventure, Yuma. I think it helped me grow as a person. And just, well, you are gonna forget all of it soon. Huh? What? I am sorry for being so rude to you. What?
Uh-oh, she ain't gonna know what to think
You
now.
were a vulgar god of darkness, based solely on your looks. Yeah, that's pretty rude of you. But now I realize that you have been a wonderful guide. When you said you believed in Yuma, I realized there was a bond of trust between the two of you. And now, frankly, I adore you. Please consider being my friend.
You're gonna forget it all anyway.
Oh. Shinigami has a soft
Yuma,
side.
while I may be ignorant and naive, one day I hope to be a great adventurer and detective, just like you, the labyrinth-delving elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness,
The whole name.
holy great detective warrior of light. You truly are amazing, Yuma.
That title is getting way too long.
Enough chit-chat. It's time for the part you've all been waiting for.
Huh? What is it? What is about to happen? Wait a minute. Do you mean we are going to leap into the basin?
No. It's time to boom kill the bad guy.
I mean, Yuma, I get he feels bad, but you don't really need to feel too bad about this one. This one's pretty, like,
Surging bloodlust.
pretty easy.
Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Down to all deplorables. Through into the final mystery labyrinth.
We've returned from the mystery labyrinth, but we're still in grave danger. How do we get out of this?
Master, now that I think about it, the culprit isn't here, so there's no way you
That's
can
a good
prove
point.
your innocence. Solving the mystery labyrinth doesn't help in this situation one bit.
Come on! Why do we do all that work to discover the truth?
That is what it is. Never give up, Master.
But this time, we're done for.
Now, Dominic, go nuts and crush their little heads.
Oi.
He's gonna break down the door, watch. They're gonna escape. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's finally maybe someone that
That's
we...
enough.
Yeah, Harara! There we go!
Sorry to keep you waiting, my man. You too, princess.
Tsuhiko! Harara!
The both of you are safe.
What do you think of my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader.
Finally
huh?
somebody shows up.
Master detectives with the same, unlike a certain trainee.
Hey, big guy! You're messing with the wrong dude. The criminal you're looking for is right here.
What?
That's...
Wait, so why did they bring him? Did he actually plant the bombs?
Chief Yako! And...
So they were all helping to solve the crime the entire time?
Vivia, did you forget already? I haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember, so I don't blame
I
you.
appreciate that.
I was
Nah,
worried about you, Fubuki.
That's funny.
And the training too, I guess. I'm kidding, just joking around.
Everyone is safe. Oh, what a relief.
Well, I saw that coming anyway, that they would be safe,
You're
but...
gonna cry? Where did you all come from? You know what'll happen if you interfere with the peacekeepers!
Like I said, you're messing with the wrong dude. The ones who planted those bombs were the resistance people on that boat over there. Too bad one of them died from a heart attack. I have no idea why, but if you run an autopsy, you'll find that the cause of death wasn't a homicide.
In other words, Yuma is innocent. Or do peacekeepers punish the innocent?
You can prove his innocence?
You heard her. You got something to say?
I was threatened by Icardi to make
Oh,
those
okay.
devices.
There we go.
I didn't know what was going on. It's true. I didn't know about the big robbery, and I didn't think that would happen to Shachi. It was all set up by Icardi. Please, I'll confess everything I know. Please spare my life.
We captured them on a boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy were floating nearby. They were caught red-handed. One can conclude that the events in question were all part of a bank robbery planned by Icardi.
The leader of the resistance was also murdered to pin the crimes on him.
After stealing the safes, they were planning to leave Kanai Ward via the waterway. Ironically, Icardi died of a sudden seizure. Trying to take more money than you can carry will only lead to your own downfall. Seems like an expensive lesson.
What about the other leaders of the resistance? Margala and Aruka. You're saying they had nothing to do with it?
Anyway, we're taking Yuma with us. You got no problem with that, right? My terrified kitten.
Alrighty, gang. Looks like we're free to go.
Yes!
The Peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. Maybe she's in love with me.
I don't know about that.
Now that we've handed over the resistance, the rest is up to the Peacekeeper. Come on, everyone. Let's go.
All right. Well, what a conclusion. I gotta say, I actually called pretty much everything this time. I told you guys I would do it.
Solves the case for the time
And you
being.
need to start believing me. All right? Believe in me.
Another person died. No. I committed murder. Just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me to kill him. He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him down without hesitation. And thanks to that, another life was lost.
Why do you look so sad? Are you always like this when you solve a case?
Huh? What?
Yuma, you weren't in the wrong. I think you did the right thing.
Huh?
Even if others disagree, I will always say that you were right. So please, don't make that face.
Thank you, Kurumi. If you ask me if what I did was right or wrong, I don't think I was in the right.
That's not true, because...
But I don't need to be right. I need to have conviction.
Conviction?
The strength of a heart that refuses to yield, no matter the situation. Or maybe it's like a detective's creed. Something to guide me when I don't know what to do. It's something I don't have yet. I don't know where to turn when stuff like this happens.
It doesn't seem that way to me. Yuma, you saved me because you wanted to help someone, didn't you? Then you got dragged into this mess because you wanted to help the resistance and the people in the slums.
That has nothing to do with being a detective. It's what any human would normally do.
Is that so? A detective with the conviction to do what any human would normally do is a wonderful thing. This is embarrassing, so I'll only say this once. Even if you deny it yourself, I believe you are in the right. That's why I hope you'll always be a detective.
Thanks, Kurumi. Thank you. So now what? I'm guessing we're gonna probably see a new hideout. Something like that.
That was close. But we met. Sheesh. Someone has been a huge troublemaker for us. Yuma, the way you keep dragging us into trouble is pure genius.
Oh, he's so flattering.
It wasn't a compliment.
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
Speaking of, where were you all? I searched all over town for you.
That's what I want to ask. I told you about the emergency meeting place for this sort of stuff.
Meeting place? Huh?
The multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be. I brought you there the day you arrived. Huh? I didn't tell you?
This is the first time I've heard about it.
Seriously? I see. Guess I forgot to mention it. Then again, you did arrive late to Kanai Ward. Yeah, that must be it. Yep.
Wait, you're just sweeping it under the rug? I was in a lot of trouble back there.
Sorry about that. Well, everyone's okay, so it's all good. Still, weren't you with him, Fubuki? I know I told you about the meeting place.
Yep, I just remembered
She
right
just
now.
remembered.
Figures.
It's okay, I forgave you,
Well,
Fubuki.
I'm glad to see you're safe too, Fubuki.
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robbery.
That's because a certain sleepyhead woke up today. We arrived at the truth this time thanks to Vivia's investigation.
Oh, wow.
So that unmotivated, anemic vampire helped?
I was just lucky. I noticed the abnormal water levels. Saw the hydroelectric power plant's drainage channel from above.
From above?
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view. Observation is the foundation to being a detective. To a detective, the act of deduction is like a game. And the truth is what a detective desires. Like a precious stone, it's something I'd desire if I stared at it too long. So, dreaming about it isn't enough for me.
I'm guessing Vivia is gonna be the next, like, case.
Because it's a pain in the ass.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
At the very least, his statements aren't really based on logic.
I want to die someday.
Okay.
He's incomprehensible as usual, but it's amazing how he solved the case by himself.
Hey, Master? This guy...
What is it?
Never mind. Maybe it's my imagination.
Oh, there's something special about him, alright.
Anyway, that solves it. Now we should...
Uh-oh. There's always gotta be something else, huh?
Whoa, what? I thought we were done here!
Hey, sewer rats.
You! Yomi Hellsmile, director of the Peacekeepers! What is he?
Damn. How did the city end up like this? Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why is Kanai Ward being destroyed? I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right path. I keep saying I'll teach these fools what law and order is all about. But now, there's another bunch who defy me, disrupting the peace in the city! Hey! Why is that? When will peace finally come to this place?
Now, I understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
So what do you want with us?
Hand over that terrorist immediately. Otherwise, you will all receive the death penalty.
I'm gonna guess that masked person's probably gonna save us.
Huh? Death penalty?
When you say terrorist, you mean Yuma? Because that issue has been resolved already.
Regardless of who the mastermind is, the fact of the matter is, he planted bombs around the city. You think you can just plead ignorance? Even small crimes cannot go unpunished. That is the meaning of justice.
No, but he...
Chief, let me go.
Don't get hasty. This is just an excuse to capture you.
But at this rate, everyone here will be arrested.
I've already told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here. I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
There we go.
Knock it off, Harara. How many of us would also die in that same amount of time?
If things go bad, then I will turn back time.
If you get taken out first, it's the end for all of us. I won't make such a dangerous bet.
Then what do we do? Everyone's gonna get killed at this rate.
Fight the I want to fight him. Screw that. Let's fight.
Let's fight the Peacekeepers.
Huh? You...
Hey! This isn't
I want to see a fight.
Labyrinth! You'll die instantly, Master!
Kurumi's here too. There's no guarantee she won't get hit by crossfire. There's nothing more painful than being unable to protect those you love. Do you get that, Yuma?
Love?
Well...
What's gotten into you, Chief? You're never this serious.
I didn't expect to get this heated either.
All right, filthy maggots. Are you done playing around? You'll reconsider your beliefs after a single night. Once you go through my torture, not only will you sell out your friends, you'll beg me to kill them to save your...
I can reduce it to 20 seconds. Kazuhiko, Vivia, please look after the others.
I want to see this. Please.
This is such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
Freeze! If If you resist, you'll be executed on the spot.
Stay back! Don't touch my master!
Yeah, this guy is like he doesn't listen, so something has to happen.
What's going on?
Director Yomi! Something is falling from the sky!
What the heck? What did I say? What did I say? Dude, I swear I could tell. I could tell what's gonna happen. He just floated from a balloon? What is he, Willy Wonka? Like, what is this guy?
It's the masked man. Oh my. Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name? I'm Makoto Kagutsuchi. What is it? Oh, you want to know about this hot air balloon? Cool, huh? I flew here from the tower.
From the tower?
What do you want?
Hello, Yomi. I'll take care of the rest, so you can leave now.
You intend to let these criminals run free? Just because you're the CEO of Amaterasu doesn't give you free reign to disrupt Kanai Ward's peace.
That's a big deal. Holy crap. So, what the heck? I guess that makes sense why he's rich.
Amaterasu CEO? Is this weird guy in a mask?
Hey,
But that would make him evil, wouldn't
When did
it?
you meet such a big shot? It just sorta happened. Hello, detectives. This is the first time we've met. Besides Yuma. Huh? You want to know why I'm wearing this mask? Well, I was born a prince in a certain nation, but while still young, I was dragged into a revolution. The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away. My family was killed. I was the only one spared. The revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other plans. I was forced to wear a mask to conceal my face. That mask was designed to never come off. And now,
How do you brush
the
your teeth?
mask has become my face.
How do you brush your teeth?
He's talking way too long, and none of it sounds true at
Yeah.
all. His story changed from last time.
I didn't ask about your history. Hand them over.
Yomi, I don't want to quarrel with you here. I really would hate for things to escalate. Just this once. May I ask you to withdraw? Please.
You get one. There won't be a second. As for you sewer rats,
Can you
best
just fire
be
him?
prepared. The next time you catch my eye, there will be no mercy. If you don't like it, go back to the sewers.
Phew! That clears my vision up. There were too many people for me to see behind this mask. Now that things are all resolved, let's walk home.
Hey, wait a minute!
Seems like a lot has happened since we first met. The look on your face has changed. Did you get taller?
I doubt I could grow taller in such a short time, but a lot has happened. Are you really the CEO of Amaterasu, sir?
No need for formalities. Call me Makoto. And yes, it's true.
That means you're the top-ranking person at Amaterasu Corporation, right?
I guess you could put it that way.
I thought he worked there, but who could have guessed he was so high up the ladder?
You said you wanted to stop the Peacekeepers, but don't you have the authority to dismiss them yourself?
A company isn't that simple. One careless act, and I'd be the one dismissed. The power in Amaterasu Corporation is currently imbalanced and very fragile. At this rate, it won't be long until they control everything, besides me.
I see.
If you want to strike the Peacekeepers, you must gather all the firepower you can and take them out in a single shot. Anything less will be like cutting off a lizard's tail. Yomi is the Peacekeeper's heart and brain. He'll be unscathed. If I could gather evidence of his evil actions, I'd declare his exile publicly for the world to see. In any case, you can speak to me when you require help. I'll run to your aid with my awesome hot air balloon.
Or shall I say fly? The Peacekeepers may have me beat in numbers, but my love for Kanai Ward rivals them.
Right.
Okay, so he's good then.
Well,
but
I'll
what about the
excuse myself now.
experiments and stuff?
Hey, hold on! There's still more we need to go over.
I'm sorry, but it's time for prayer. I pray for Kanai Ward's peace across all districts. I pray each hour of the day, so I am rather busy. I must hurry back.
He doesn't intend on taking us seriously.
Oh, by the way, you should check out where your agency used to be.
Huh? Why?
It's a surprise.
He built us a house?
Sounds kinda shady, but I guess I can play along. We have nowhere to go right now anyway.
Oh, it's just the same submarine.
Are you kidding me? It's completely back to normal. Is this the CEO's true power?
His cursed powers have conjured a submarine.
Oh, my agency!
I can't be genuinely happy about this. It may be bugged to eavesdrop on us.
Is my beautiful bed of peace and quiet still there?
The fireplace?
If not, then let me die.
Chief, there's a letter here. Looks like it's from Makoto.
Let's see what it says.
To the detectives of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, this is my gift to you for solving this case. It is proper payment for your work, so please accept it. The souls of Kanai Ward's residents are
Ooh,
with
I bet
you.
it's good.
Their war carries on. I have high hopes for you all. From the highest points in Kanai Ward, with love, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
High hopes? Why would the CEO of Amaterasu say that about us? Well, he did ask us to accept this, so I guess we'll take the submarine.
He must be connected to the number one, you know,
He must
the guy.
be planning to manipulate us in the power struggle for the company. Ugh, this will come at a high price.
Also, he had an odd face for someone who is supposedly a CEO.
No, that was clearly a mask.
A mask? What is that?
Good old Fubuki. Sorry, I'm kind of covering
Where
her.
do I even begin? Yuma, you take care of this.
Me?
I'll explain it. Fubuki, so a mask is...
Wait, why did you follow us here? Don't you know this is our top secret detective agency?
Don't sweat the small stuff. Besides, an informant is practically a detective anyway. Right, Yuma?
Huh? You gotta be kidding me. You two still have the hots for each other. Well, I guess it's fine. I support you. You're a fully Desuhiko approved couple.
Wait, a couple? I won't allow it! Master is far too young for this.
Is she your mom? Yep, I called it. Next episode, it's gonna be Vivian. What's going on though?
Oh, I just remembered.
Can Vivian see?
When I was watching from above, a resident said something that was rather concerning.
You said above again. What does that even mean?
Sorry, Yuma. I'm so tired I don't want to talk more than I need to.
All right, let's focus on the important information. What did you hear that concerned you?
It's about that homunculus research. The resident is an old man. He used to work for Amaterasu Corporation. According to him, something happened 10 years ago. Amaterasu set up a secret lab somewhere in Kanai Ward to conduct their homunculus research. That lab still exists. Somewhere.
A secret lab for homunculus research? That sounds super shady. It's exactly what we're looking for.
Looks like we need to search for that lab to figure out Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Very well. I shall personally go and find the secret lab.
I'll help too. After all, I am Kanai Ward's greatest informant.
All right. Kurumi, I need you to keep the reins on Yuma so he doesn't get in trouble again.
You got it. Now, let's go investigate, Yuma.
Hey!
You don't have my permission for this, you know.
Dang, what's about to happen? This is weird.
I see. So,
oh,
that's the curse.
He can see Shinigami. That's why she's like so freaked out.
It's dangerous. Very dangerous. So dangerous, it could destroy Kanai Ward. Or even the world.
Dude, I got shivers right now. I'm like, what the heck is going on? What the heck?
I must do something.
Is he gonna kill Yuma? No longer a detective. Oh, that was just the chapter. But like, okay, okay, wow, all right. Good ending, good ending. I'm excited. I gotta see what the heck is going on, guys. All right, what did we get? I got an A. I should get an SS because I solved it like before it even started. Like quite literally, I did solve it. You can go back. Well, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I can't wait for the next episode. And yeah, we're finally gonna move on to chapter 4. I believe I need to check back on like the recording situation to make sure, because like it's very confusing the way they worded it. It's like they don't want spoilers, which is totally fine, but I'm not sure if I can record it. So I'm gonna look into that. Most likely I think it's fine because I know a lot of people are. But yeah, just throwing that out there. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Smash like and bye-bye.